Hey wonderful people, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. Today I have a Christmas Day lunch vlog and I'm excited to share these dishes that scream Christmas comfort. So I'm starting with an easy to cook pork shoulder roast. I have preheated the oven at 180 degrees. I roasted the pork shoulder for 30 minutes and then I added an extra 25 minutes. But just before the 10 minutes was over, the last 10 minutes, I just laced the pork shoulder with a spicy apricot and lemon glaze. This one was already made from the store that I bought it at Woolies. It was so good. It was amazing. While waiting for the pork roast to cool down before I carve it, I started with the spiced rack of lamb, and this one I put it in the oven also at 180 degrees and I timed it for 45 minutes. While the lamb is cooking in the oven, then I got a chance to remove those strings from that pork shoulder, and then after that I started carving the pork. It looked so good and it tasted so good. So I should have probably cut it in thin slices, but for that moment that's the best I could do. And after tossing and turning this lamb off rack, it came out so beautiful, so crispy. After that, I'm going to roast this chicken that I marinated last night. I marinated it with garlic, salt, chicken spice, mixed herbs, and paprika. And then I'm just glazing it with olive oil so that it has that crispy brown look to it when it's done. While slicing this lamb up rack, I was so impressed because it was so juicy on the inside while being crispy on the outside. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was spiced with thyme and black pepper and just mixed herbs. It was so good. In the middle of roasting, I would just take out the chicken just to toss and turn it, just to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked inside out. For cooking, I started with my rice. It's basmati rice. I just added rice spice and salt, and then I'm gonna leave it to cook. While I'm waiting for it to cook, I'm chopping up some onion and I'm also chopping up some pepper. So this chicken came out so good. It looks so brown and also very nicely cooked. And then I'm going to do the potato wedges. For these ones I bought some Woolies crispy potatoes with skin on, and then they already have a crisp batter, so you just put them in the oven and forget about them while I waited for the rice to be done. So after my rice was parboiled, so like medium boiled, I just added onions and the red pepper. I added paprika and I added garlic salt, and then after that I just stirred it while I also checked on my wedges and tossed them. And then I'm just adding some white wine to the pan. After that, I'm just going to take that parboiled rice and I'm gonna saute it into the pan. So I'm just adding a spoon after spoon while stirring. After that it was done, I just added a bit of some more water so that it can thoroughly cook and be clean cooked rice. These also came out so good. After 15 minutes they were crispy on the inside while being soft on the inside. I just added some parsley on top of it just to add that flavor to it and just to the look. My rice is almost done, so now I'm just going to add the last ingredients. I always add with tomatoes because I don't want them to be too mushy. I added small tomatoes on top and then I just mix them into the rice. And then I'm just going to add some spring onions on top. That's also a last ingredient that I'll put when I'm cooking something so that it's not too mushy. And now I'm doing one of the salads that I'm the best at. I love the salad. I'm just going to boil some broccoli. I didn't add too much water because I don't want it to be too mushy, so I'm actually steaming it. And then I'm going to add some onions into a pan, and I'm going to fry those onions. I'm going to add green peppers this time for this one, and I'm also going to fry them. I'm going to add some salt. I'm going to add some paprika, and then I'm going to add some mixed herbs. I'm going to just fry this mix while I'm waiting for my broccoli to steam. After it has steamed enough, I'm just going to add it to that pan, and I'm just going to mix it around. Now I'm going to add some black pepper and salt again, and then mix it around. This is one of my favorite salads that I'm the best at. So when it's cooked thoroughly, I'm just adding it into a container, and then I'm gonna cut some cheese and then also put some tangy mayonnaise on top. I love the honey and mustard mayonnaise with this. So I'm almost done for my creamy spinach. I just added some onions and some garlic, and then I'm gonna fry it. I'm going to add some salt, fry it, and then I'm going to add my spinach and let it fry. While I'm doing that, I'm going to do my salad. I just took lettuce and carrots. I put some tomatoes, and also I put some feta cheese and spring onions, and then I'm just going to check on my spinach. I'm going to add some butter to my spinach, and then I'm going to add black pepper, and then I'm just going to let it fry while I'm also adding some cream cheese. I'm going to add a lot of that cream cheese, and then I'm just going to move it around, and then I'm going to finish off with some cream, and then I'm just waiting for it to cook. And it looks so good, and it was so good. And then I forgot to film this, but I spiced it with black pepper and salt. It's butternut, by the way, and it was too good. And there you have my creamy spinach. It's to die for. And to finish off this salad, the last, I'm just going to add some avocados, some salt, and some bacon, and I'm done. It was such a good lunch with my family, and they enjoyed it. Thank you guys. See you on the next video. Goodbye. I love you guys.